Okay.
Hi, I'm Randy Hodges and this is Paul, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my own personal style of knife fighting, the way I knife fight. When I try to have at least one of my first strikes go to the face, and I do this because if he attacked and I just stabbed him to the body on the first strike, he may not know that he's stabbed, or with his adrenaline rush, he may not even feel that. He might have heavy clothes on, or I might hit the zipper of his jacket. There's any number of reasons why that shot might not slow him down or get the reaction from him that I want. But I feel you've got to be Superman not to give me a reaction to a shot to the face. So no matter what tactic I use, when he attacks, I try to get that first shot to go right to his face. No matter what tactic I use, I want that first shot to go to his face. When he strikes, boom, that first shot goes right to his face. And the reason for this is I want my knife fighting to look a lot like my empty hands. So when he attacks me and I have empty hands, I want that first shot to be going right into his face. No matter what my first reaction is, I want that first shot to be going up into his face. And I want my knife fighting or my empty hands to look just like my knife fighting. By striking to the face first, I'm trying to get one of three reactions out of him. Either I hit him, and that's the reaction I want, and from there it's easy for me to follow up. Or he might flinch away from it. And again, from there it's going to be easy for me to follow up. Or he might block it. And this is what I want to talk today about, is dictating your strikes. If I go out and just stab him anywhere, mindlessly knife fighting him and stab him anywhere, he could have any one of a million reactions. But by striking to certain places and knowing his most likely response to those places that I'm striking allows me to have my recounter ahead of time. When he strikes at me and I throw to this side of his face, he has to block that shot. If he doesn't block it, I kill him. If he does block it, I know how he's going to react to that, and I'm able to counter off of that. So by throwing to this side of his face, I know I'm going to get that reaction from him. Because I'm striking as he's striking, he has to react to that. And that gives me, that's his turn. He used his turn on the block, and that allows me to have it my turn again in order to counter him. If I just threw this shot on the center line, he might block it that way, or he might block it that way. And I want to train for either contingency. So that if I throw on the center line and he blocks that way, I can take it off and kill him. And if he blocks the other way, I can take it off and kill him. Again, if he blocked the other way, I can take that off and kill him. So if he throws his strike, and I circle to this side of his head, I know he has to block that way. And by knowing that, I'm able to counter off of that strike. If I throw the low shot, and I throw it to the center line, he might block it that way. Or he might block it the other way. So what I want to train is either contingency. So that if he blocks it out, I have my counter right there. If he blocks it the other way, I have my counter right there. So either way, I've trained ahead of time to know how he's going to react to that strike. He has to block it. If he doesn't block it, I stab him. And when he comes, I'll throw that shot hard so that he has to block it. But when he blocks it, I'm ready, and there's my counter. Now, I can throw my strikes to a certain point and with relative certainty know how he is going to react. When he throws his strike and I throw here, I know I can counter him there. When he throws his strike and I throw my strike there, I know I can counter him there. When he strikes and I throw my counter there, I know I can counter him there. When I throw to this hip and he blocks out there, I know he can counter him there. So instead of just blindly throwing my strikes anywhere where he can block or counter any way he wants, I dictate his response off of the first strike. So by his first strike, I already know that he's dead. By his first strike, I already know that he's dead. By his first strike, I already know the counter off of that and that he's going to die. So he's doing everything right. If he doesn't block that, I'm going to stab him. But I use his response to lead him into a downward spiral to his own demise. Thank you.